Good morning, everybody. This is Dean from goog-it.com, and really hope you've enjoyed my SEO course. And I have gone through things in huge detail, and I admit, my actual teachings may be completely different to what you get from other companies, but I can assure you with 110% total surety that if you employ every method that I have taught you throughout this course, you will be able to set up as an SEO consultant, and you will be able to set up a lifelong career and offer customers a fantastic service. Now, we haven't spoke much, obviously, about how to handle clients, but the site that you've been building, out, will obviously be ranking very well by this stage, and you will be getting traffic. That is 100% certain. And you've got your contact form on there, your telephone numbers, your email addresses, so you are well founded to start taking calls. Okay, now at this stage, I could offer you a sort of, how you're going to sort of price your services, but I've never been one for actually working out packages such as starters, professional plus, or some people use bronze, silver, gold. I think you all know what I'm talking about. I mean, these guys, for example, are charging $295 for 5 keywords, okay? $395 for 10 keywords, $599 for 15 keywords, $895 per month, this is, remember, okay, for 20 keywords, so that equates to about £600. Now, the way it should be done, okay, is let's assume that your site is all set up and ready, and you've been into Google Analytics, okay, you've looked at Webmaster Tools, you're starting to get traffic coming in, okay. Now, I would rely on your site for generating traffic, but if you wanted to give it a boost, then obviously don't use pay-per-click, let me warn you, because that's very expensive. The most effective way you can do is to get yourself some business cards, and you've all probably heard of vistaprint.com online, and you can order, 100 business cards for about £5. It's very cheap, and you could place your business cards in select positions like solicitors' offices, accountants, and sort of places where general business people tend to meet. And you can hand your cards out to friends and family, and I can assure you before long, your name will get around. I mean, I was only talking to a client yesterday, which was a Sunday, and I've spoken to loads that this has happened to. And as soon as the family know what they're doing, which is search engine optimization, trust me, there's always somebody who knows somebody who wants that job done. And a client yesterday picked up quite a large job just by talking to somebody in his local sports club about what he was doing. So, what I'm saying is talk about what you're doing as well to friends, family, colleagues if you're still working. Don't, try to keep it shaded behind hided walls, and just literally keep it to your site. Tell people about what you're doing and you will be surprised. It only takes one or two jobs coming in, and that will lead to another job, and before you know it, and I mean this is such a powerful industry, you will have an awful lot of clients on your hands, okay? I mean, I've got guys going back to June, well, not June, I started in June, but going back to sort of August when they'd sort of reached the end of the course, and they had 5, 6 clients. Today they've got 10 clients, and there's a lot of my clients who are doing this absolutely full time. And, I wouldn't lie to you. And I'm telling you, it is easy to pick up clients for this work if you are good enough, if you are very good at your job. And I have trained you guys to be in the top 10% in the world. My methods of SEO are absolutely ethical, and they absolutely work correctly. So when it comes to marketing, okay, don't just sit and rely on your website. Sure, that's going to bring you work, but don't be afraid to get your name out there, okay? Choose yourself a nice business name. Tell people, talk about it. Don't be afraid to use other mediums just to get you off the starting blocks, okay? Because you will be surprised how many people know people. I know one client who basically, in his first week, picked up a big wedding dress manufacturer who needed SEO, and that was just through referrals, through friends and family. I know others who have taken up, one guy took a job on gardening machinery and things like that. So it does happen, okay? Now, regarding pricing structure, okay, I mean, I'm only talking from my point of view here, okay? This is how I would do it, okay? All you want to do is to start off in this industry and show people how good you are, okay? Don't worry about becoming multimillionaires overnight or think about employing 5,000 staff, just like the dreams of grandiosity that even I suffered years ago. Let's just start and get some work in, okay? Now, the best way to do it is that you will make contact with your clients, okay? With the guys who want the SEO work done. And the first thing you've got to do is obviously ask them relevant questions, okay? Now, you could, like I have done, devise a very small questionnaire. You could send it to them, or you could ask them over the phone. And it's things like, do you have a current website? What other areas of advertising do you use? How much did you pay for your current website? Have you ever had any SEO done before? Are you using PPC, and what advertising methods they're using? And try to build up a general picture of the sort of size of their company and what their company do. And the important thing is to listen to your client, okay? Don't just sit there. Listen to what they're saying about their company, because a lot of the people you speak to won't really have a huge idea about SEO, okay? And they're going to be putting all their trust into you. So what I'm saying is listen carefully to what they're saying to you, okay? And after you have done, you've listened to them, ask them for the website address, okay? It's quite simple. Write it down and tell them you'll call them back either later that day, or you'll get back to them within 48 hours or so, okay? Now, during that time, what you want to do is build yourself an appraisal, okay? And you build this for yourself and you build it for the company. And what I mean by an appraisal is that you will go through their website and you will sort of work out what you think they need to gain traffic. Now remember, what they are paying you for is increased traffic, increased sales, increased visibility, profitability. They are entrusting you to do that through search engine optimization. And when you get good enough, okay, like myself, I can just literally look at a website, whether it's huge or whether it's massive, and I can instantly tell what needs to be done, okay? And this is why I don't like offering packages for 5 keywords or 10 keywords, okay? What you need to do is just to have a look at the site, okay? Run a few checks in the search engines, okay? Use rank checkers to see where they are ranking, if they're ranking at all. And one of the best rank checkers, as you know, is the one that you've seen before with me, and it's a free tool. If you went into typed up Wales, which is our testing platform, okay, / rank checker, there it is, okay, then this is a brilliant little checker, and you can just type in their domain name, a few keywords that are relevant to their site, and maybe you could do up to 10. You could check the sort of keyword rank and you could get a rough idea. Anyway, what you need to do then, okay, you've got to remember it's your first job or your first couple of jobs. You don't want to overprice yourself. have a look professionally what you think is needed, right? I've taught you an awful lot, and decide on the keywords that you think are important, that are going to get them traffic, okay? But remember this rule, this is very important, that you are in charge, not them. Never ever let a client tell you what keywords to use, okay? Because that is wrong and it happens far too often. And never offer guarantees, okay? It's up to you to decide which keywords you're going to use per my training, okay? And you know how to do it by now. We go through the posts, we've got the keywords per post, and we know that we're going to rank. So there's no easy way of doing this other than to appraise the website, summarize it, look at the most salient or the most important keywords and work back from the most important keywords. Perform a few QSR tests, okay? This is the one I love to do. So if they had, for example, a huge engineering company, or perhaps they were a fishing manufacturer, or perhaps they were a retailer with a certain type of product, type in a few QSR terms that you think people might type in, and let's just see what we're getting. And you'll soon realize that once you see QSRs of 5s and 6s and 15s coming back, you know straight away that you're going to be able to help these people, okay? So appraise it up using, the old lessons, alphabet soup, seeing what great QSRs you can get out for them. Picture in your mind 50 to 100 posts, which could be 100 keywords, and sort of work out generally if you're going to get 5 clicks per keyword, then you can gradually get an idea, okay? It's very simple, so use this way, guys, okay? Perform what I call the QSR test. Look at the site, and even if it's a 200-page site, it doesn't matter. The site is going to be based around what this company does, okay? And there's millions of companies out there, and it could be anything from a food chain, it could be a small company, it could be a corner shop, it could be a caravan park, it could be a holiday company, but ultimately there's going to be a general set of keywords. If it was, for example, a travel agency, then okay, we know that their main keyword would be travel agencies, but then we'd go into the QSR. We'd ask them about what destinations, that they can book to. Can they book world holidays? Do they specialize in Tenerife or Spain or short haulage trips? And we'd go in and, sometimes you'll have to do 200 tests because you want to find that we can get low QSRs. That is the way to work out your pricing structure, okay? First thing is to find out that you can actually do it quite easily. And the main way is to type in, for example, QSR terms, okay? And once you see those coming back as low, 10s, 12s, you may even find no results found, you know you can help these people through the way I've taught you. And I guarantee if you can find them 50 keywords with low QSRs, okay, on average, you're going to be getting them 500 visitors a week, okay? Base it on around 10 per keyword, okay? And that would be a pretty fair appraisal, okay? And then once you've done that, you've basically got to decide your price. And, starting off, okay, until you get used to this market, there's no point trying to put complex prices into place. I would say, okay, as a general rule, for any company starting off, okay, you're going to offer them around 30 to 40 keywords. You know what's involved in building a site of 30 to 40 keywords. There's going to be 40 posts, there's going to be pictures, we're going to build it up the way I said. It could be taking us possibly a week to do that. So keep your prices, between 800 and 1200 for the initial job itself, and then charge them about 10% of that per month. So you're looking at about £1,000 per job and £100 per month, okay? Get yourself, say, 5 clients, okay? and then you know you've got £5,000 in actual revenue and £500 a month coming in. Get yourself 10 clients, you've got £1,000 a month coming in. Get 15 clients, you've got £1,500 a month coming in, okay? Get 20 clients coming in, you're way above the national wage. So what I'm saying, and many people may not agree with this, but it doesn't matter, is keep it simple in the early days. No matter how big or small the site, you are building the gateway page, remember? And you know how much work is going to be involved because you've been building out pages with me. You know how long a post takes to do, how much research needs to be done. We've got to get pictures in, we've got to make the site look reasonably tidy and clear. So there is a fair bit of work, but £1,000 is a lot of money. If they're going to pay you £100 thereafter for every month, we shouldn't complain at that starting off, okay? For those of you who want to go higher, okay, we can go up one tier. You could start at 1,500 per job, okay? And you could go up to about 250 per month, but I wouldn't go over that starting off no matter how big the job. You want to break into this industry, okay? So don't get involved in complex pricing jobs, or don't try to charge per keyword. That's not fair to the client. Look at the job in its entirety and just work out in your mind the keywords, the QSRs, the posts, and just work out a rough estimate of traffic you can get, and then just either send this report to them, but more than often with me and other clients, it literally happens over the telephone, because these guys are putting their trust in you, and you must remember that they are trusting that you are good, and you're not going to take their money and run, okay? You're going to do a good job for them. And if you use my methods, you are going to be getting them 2,000-3,000 visitors a month, no problem at all, using the methods I've taught you, and they are going to be very happy with you, okay? Now what happens, okay, I promise you, you will be referred, okay? They will tell other businesses, and I've seen this happen to other clients, okay? One guy picked up a wedding company and it led to 5 jobs, okay? So it does happen, and you can get busy very quickly. But don't overprice yourself when you're starting off. So what I would do is concentrate on getting 10 clients through the door, charge them, £1,000, £1,500 per job, anywhere between 100 and 250 residual per month, okay? But make sure you do a fantastic job for them, okay? And what you can do, you can offer to send them out, okay, reports every week by email, and you can use the rank checker, or you can use the SEO panels, or you can use Google Analytics, okay, which is far more powerful than this. And you can send them out reports every week, and you can say things like, "Dear Mr. Jones, we are pleased to tell you that this week you have 10 keywords ranking and they are generating 180 visitors to your site." And these companies are going to be very, very happy with your service, okay? So I'm telling you, from a practical businessman's point of view, don't overcomplicate it. You're only a sole trader, and you'll be developing a very good rapport with your clients, okay? You become friends in many ways, okay? So keep it simple is the rule. Don't get involved in high-powered algorithms in trying to work out their prices. Just look at their site, look at the QSR, and decide, okay, we'll take 1,000, 1,500, and then obviously you'll get your residual income. Phone them regular, keep in touch with them regular, okay? You could offer them logins to Google Analytics yourself, or you could phone them once a week. It doesn't really matter what way you go about it. All that matters is that these guys are happy, and that they can see that their traffic levels are rising, okay? Once this happens, then you could renegotiate, and it often happens that the companies are so happy with your services, you can renegotiate. You can ask for more money if you wanted to step up your actual work levels with them, okay? So All this video is about really, and I promise you this is the way I did it in the early days, and I can only tell you the way I did it and the way I know, okay, is keep it extremely simple. Just get those clients through the door, treat them politely, okay, look after them, be rigorously honest, and show them the traffic you are building. That's all you need to do. You don't need to get involved in any more high-powered stuff, and your business will grow, because I have taught you how to get into the top 10% of SEO consultants in the world, okay? And with practice, you can get even better, okay? And when you feel that you are really getting on top of this, okay, ask for testimonials, okay, and start building your site out with testimonials. And that's the way the business starts, okay? You'll do one or two jobs, you'll get testimonials coming in, you'll get referrals, and you'll start generating a massive lucrative business here, I can tell you that now. And you'll probably find yourselves with more work than you can cope with, okay? But, there's no easy way for me to sit down and explain this to you today, other than if you wanted assignment, one of the last assignments from Dean is go out now, guys, with confidence and get yourself 10 clients. Just like I said, 10 keywords many weeks ago. It's 10 clients. Get some nice money coming in and work very hard and just increase their traffic and apply all the techniques that I've showed you, okay? And just to finish off, do you remember earlier on in the course I said there's web, we can get them traffic, and then there was an area called social media. Now in the early days I would bundle all your services together, okay? But as you get more experienced, okay, you could charge them separately for social media, because when you've got 5-6 accounts to update every day for them, plus keeping their websites reasonably fresh, then there is an opportunity there to earn extra residual income by splitting social media and your general keyword work, okay? But in the early days, no. Keep it very simple and just get the money rolling in. And as time goes on, I promise you, it just happens. You will automatically see what services you can charge for, and you will be able to work out a pricing structure, okay? But if you try to write it all out from the beginning, trust me, it becomes very complicated, and you're going to be stuttering, and you're going to be trying to look at notes when you're speaking to them. No, no, no. Don't do that. Get them in, set them a reasonable price, get a bit of residual income, and get the business going, okay? It doesn't matter how hard you have to work. Whether you're doing 50 hours a week, you're very privileged to have a job like this. So get them in first, okay? Look after them, be honest, and then gradually work out your structure as you go along, okay? Listen to their feedback. Listen to what they want, what their demands are. See their reactions to the amount of traffic they're getting, and decide what takes you the longest, okay? And you'll soon work out for yourself which way you're going to go with your business, okay? So this is just a general introduction really on how to price and how to get your businesses in, okay? But the main thing is, people, and this is what you've paid me a little money to do, is that you are now qualified, in my opinion, if you've been through my course properly, to actually go out there and make an awful lot of money with your services, okay? Go back through these videos if you're not sure. Okay, if you're not sure of anything, go back through the videos, okay? And remember, we can't take people's money until we are sure we can increase their traffic and look after them each month and keep their traffic going for them, okay? If you can do that, which I know you can, that is all you have to do as an SEO consultant, is to appraise, work it out in your head, what traffic you can get for them, and you're more than welcome to charge them whatever you think in the long run, okay? I mean, you may find some jobs in 2 years' time priced at 10,000 with £5,000 a month. I mean, but starting off, keep it simple. One price, get the clients through the door, okay? And that's all I wanted to say on that. And don't be afraid to spread the word, okay? Use social media on your private accounts if you want to at this level. Friends and family, you will get your first clients in, that I can assure you, okay? Now, I'm always available, and if you want more advice on pricing structure, then you can email me or you can get hold of me. We can make arrangements, and I will give you more precise methods and ideas on how to charge, okay? But come back to me when you've got your first 5 to 10 clients, and I will give you advice then on how there are other ways to charge, okay? But you must remember in SEO, everything you do is chargeable. Everything. If you update, you charge. Everything is chargeable. You're a professional person. You're a consultant. And they are relying on you, okay, to keep their staff paid in many ways. You are a very important part of their business. Right? And don't go into this with a flippant attitude, guys. You are becoming a very important part of their business, okay? And they are going to trust you with all their heart. And I want you to do me proud and do them a very good job. Because I've worked hard with these videos, and I want you to prove to all your clients, okay, for my sake, that you can get them traffic. If you run into any problems along the way, get in touch with me and I'll be there to help you. Come on, guys. Confidence, courage, determination, sacrifice, dedication. You've got the tools spread at your feet. All you need to do is to pick them up and use them. Don't become a statistic, right? Like, I've never seen it with people I teach, but there are people who have learnt all of this and then they'll freeze because they think, my God, I can't talk to real clients. Well, yes, you can. You can get other people traffic. That's all SEO is about, is getting other people traffic, okay? Now, obviously, you know a little bit about pricing now, and this is like a general concluding video, okay? And the things I would do from now on, okay, is just to increase your skills. Now, I've taught you a fair bit about WordPress, okay? But there's an awful lot more you can learn. So don't be afraid to go through WordPress and try different themes, okay? And try to work out other ways of designing websites, okay? We were using Theme 2012, but there's hundreds of thousands out there. But remember, right, no matter what happens, text is the main thing, is getting your QSR text in, getting the correct domain names, and following all my steps. So there's plenty of room for practice. There's plenty of stuff you can do in WordPress, okay? So if you want to see these as assignments now the videos are finished, you can write it down. I want you to increase your WordPress skills, okay? That is really what I want you to do, because we haven't really spent too much time on WordPress because you're not doing one of my HTML courses. And I also want you to think about what else you can do with traffic, okay? Right? Now, once you can get traffic, okay, there's nothing stopping you starting your own businesses. You could move into affiliate marketing, okay? You could develop your own services. There's a lot of stuff you guys can do that most of the world can't. So I want you to think about for yourself what you can do with what you've learned as well, because I've had many clients who have developed their own businesses, ranging from artificial grass companies and so forth, and they've used my methods to increase their own website businesses. So this is the kind of thing I want you to do, okay? And lastly, one of my concluding points that I'd like to make is that there's obviously on the internet 1,000 different, there's a lot of people who will tell you don't do this and do this, and there's nation set against nation, and there's all these wonderful automated tools that tell you this, and just forget it, guys. Right, I'm telling you, just don't get involved in listening to hype. Okay, you know the way to rank sites now. It's through pure hard work. It's through QSR, okay? It's through the simple use of of social media, okay? It's by actually looking at your customers' needs, okay? And you know all about everything that is important, right through to your title tags and writing, okay, for the end customer. It's not writing for Google, Yahoo, or Bing. It's writing for the end user. Because in conclusion, just remember what the search engines are, guys. They provide search results. And if you are providing great content and excellent readability and very interesting stuff for your clients, okay, and you've done your work properly, you are going to the top. Don't try to build for the search engines, are my final words, okay? Follow all my rules, but write naturally, okay? And if you need to use sites like dictionary.com, it's very useful. Don't be afraid to experiment and to practice your writing, okay? This is what people mean by copywriting. Practice your writing by all means, but never, ever, ever duplicate. Don't fall prey to penguin panda. And remember hummingbird. Google are looking at intent of users these days as well, okay? So don't underestimate the search engines. Don't try to beat the search engines, okay? Don't attempt any form of spam, any form of backlinks, okay? Other than what I've taught you, Alexa top 100, top 200, the authority sites, and you're going to be safe, guys, okay? So in conclusion, what I'd like you to do really is to expand your WordPress skills, practice your writing techniques, go back through your videos, okay? Think carefully about what you can do now. You can generate traffic because you are one of the privileged few people in this world. And I promise you, there are not many of you people who have learnt this now who can go out and do everything, okay? Practice your server work, practice everything I've taught you. Don't let yourself get rusty for a minute, okay? And keep to the basics always. Never venture out into areas I haven't taught you because they're just not going to work. There's people out there who charge you $10 for magic potions and magic cures, and it's rubbish. The only way is sweat and tears sometimes, okay? But you will get your clients to the top. And that brings me to the end of this course. And of course, there's stuff that I've left out, but there's nothing I've left out that is going to harm your rankings. I've had to leave some stuff out simply because it's very technical. It's not going to help you in any way, okay? But for those of you who want to continue even further, then I am happy to make arrangements with you to take you even further into the world of SEO, okay? But you have learned enough here to make a very, very good living online. But there is room to improve. Contact me if you want to go further again, okay, guys? I wish you the very, very best of luck, and don't you dare give up, any of you. Okay, you ring me or get in touch. I really mean that, guys. I want none of you giving up. You are an elite few who can get traffic for people in this world now, okay? So go away and practice it. And remember, what you've learnt from me actually works. I haven't taught you rubbish. I proved things along the way, okay? Get into your video marketing. Get into your social media. Get into your brilliant text writing, your QSR, okay? Get into your titles, okay? Get into your pictures. Code your images, okay? Submit your sitemaps. Look at Google Analytics. Look at Webmaster Tools. See if there's any areas. And with practice, this will become as easy as driving a car. And my closing words, okay, on this SEO course is content is king. I wish you all the luck in the world.